All right, more updates coming from Asia. Now, Asia is facing what analysts are now calling a plastic shock. The crisis is being triggered by supply disruption linked to the Iran oil conflict, which is now choking the flow of key petrochemical materials that are used to make plastics across the region. From food packaging to medical supplies and electronics, manufacturers are warning of shortages, rising costs, and delayed shipments. Asia depends heavily on petrochemical feedstocks from the Gulf region, especially materials like polyethylene and polypropylene that are essential for plastic manufacturing. But with the Iran-related oil crisis disrupting shipping routes and raising fears around the Strait of Hormuz, supplies have tightened sharply. The Strait of Hormuz handles roughly 1/5 of the world's oil and a major portion of petrochemical exports. So any disruption there immediately impacts Asian manufacturing chains. Industry groups say prices of several plastic raw materials have surged in the recent weeks as traders scramble for alternative supplies. Manufacturers across China and South Korea, India as well as South Asia, they are now reporting delays in deliveries and rising production costs. The impact is especially severe for sectors that rely on plastic packaging, including food, pharmaceuticals, healthcare products, and consumer electronics. Some companies are warning that packaging shortages could eventually affect supermarket shelves and medical supply chains if the disruption continues. Shipping costs have also jumped as insurers raise war risk premiums for vessels traveling through the Gulf region. Analysts say that the crisis highlights how deeply Asia's manufacturing economy remains tied to West Asia's energy and petrochemical exports. Even though oil markets have seen volatility before, this time the impact is spreading beyond fuel prices and directly into industrial supply chains. The result is a cascading effect: higher raw material costs, expensive shipping, squeezed manufacturers, and ultimately higher prices for consumers. Economists warn that if these tensions escalate further, the region could face broader inflationary pressure, especially in packaging-heavy industries. For now, the government and manufacturers, they are racing to secure alternative suppliers, but replacing Gulf petrochemical flows is neither quick nor cheap. And as geopolitical tensions continue to reshape global trade routes, Asia's plastic shock may become another major reminder of how interconnected the world economy really is.